morning YouTube, welcome to the channel. Okay, it's no bikey video today. We're doing a walking video, doing the Three Castles walk in Monmouthshire, and I'm with Jacqueline, my partner. Hi. And my great mate Brendoni. Hello. We have dogs, Paddy and Dudley. Dudley. What you doing, mate, Dudley? Buddy. So yeah, we're doing Three Castles walk. It'll take about 6 hours. It's a really nice walk. Jackie and I have done this before. So it's just over the border in Monmouthshire in Wales, and it's just really nice. Weather's a bit misty, murky, but anyway, I hope you enjoy this video feature. Here we have the big black ram, the devil. Now, we just had a conversation about this video, and Jacqueline has pointed out that I could be breaking GDPR regulations because I didn't ask those two muppets if I could video them. Do you mind me videoing, yeah? I guess I'll get a letter through the post from the legal teams. Okay, that's looking back at Grosmont. There's the castle, that will be our third castle. Now we're in Monmouthshire, just above the, just over the border. So Grosmont will be our castle number 3. We're heading off to Skenfrith, which will be number 1. Then White Castle, which is amazing. And then back to Grosmont. It's warm, misty, and good. What's on, mate? Right, Blizzle. What are you doing, Pad? Sitting down. Come on, ladies, move your bloody asses. Thank you. Had to say that, didn't I? Vicious dogs. Vicious dog. Alright, so we're heading off, up through the woods, over again, heading for Skenfrith. You all right, mate? Busted. Oh, bloody hell, there's some monster hills on this. Gradient extreme. But it's all good.
Oh, this is all flat, mate.
All flat? This is gnarly Montgomeryshire. Heading off up into the woods now. It's all good, it's warm. We were contemplating putting trousers on, but I'm glad we didn't now. Anyway, hey Pad. It may be a ramble, a 20-mile ramble, but bloody hell, that hill when you come out of Grosmont, which we're about to reach the top of now, jinkies. And it's warm, despite being misty. Oh, lordy, lordy. Extreme rambling. Okay, we're on a bit of a gnarly descent now. Heading down. And over there. You alright? All right, love? Be careful. Extreme rambling.
I realise.
Don't be jealous, darling. Right, we're heading over there. Beautiful views around it. It's just a shame that it's misty. So I've done it once before with Jackie and it was really warm, and it's just incredible. Lovely part of the world. Just over the border in Wales, Montgomeryshire. Right, Kenny's just been telling us about a film called The Gentleman, about farming and growing drugs in country houses. So we reckon there could be some drugs growing there. And yeah, it's all going well. Yeah, it's going really well. Nice little walk. It's starting to brighten up a bit now. We have man with spotty dog. Dogs, who'd have them?
Well, she's just baby. You don't know what she's still trying to figure out. Get bitten when you're careful.
That's a little puppy spotty dog. Hey, what's up, dog?
That's it, you said it.
Alright, we've just had the spotty dog, which we met at the gate a while ago. He's just come bounding up from its owner and he's decided to follow us and play with the dogs. And at no point am I going to say, what's up, dog? Go on. There's the owner there calling his dog. Right, we've got a bit off piste. When we was talking about the farmyard, we're yakking and we should have turned left and followed it along down there. But we're just going to follow the footpath down, which will take us to back on the track anyway, and bring us out at Skenfrith. And this is the way Jackie and I came the last time we did it, so it's all good. Off into the woods.
Yes. No.
Right, we just stopped at this house here. We've just come from over there. There's a bird box in the garden. It's got signposts on there. Bristol 46 going that way. Macclesfield 99 going that way. Brimmower 18 miles coming back this way. Okay. Leighton Buzzard 93 miles going that way. Won't get lost there, will you? Right, we're on our way to Skenfrith now. Just going over the bank. Skenfrith Castle, cup of tea and a biscuit, cup of tea and a biscuit and a nice sit down. Catch you later. Right, I've just seen an interesting walk which I might have to come and do sometime. We've just come from the house with the signpost. Walk towards top telegraph pole. That sounds really interesting. Might come back and do that one day. Walk to the top telegraph pole. Could be a site of historical interest. Watch out for the video. The field shelter. Oh God. We're just dropping into Skenfrith, so just in the trees there, that is Skenfrith. You can just make out the castle. And we're walking down having a look, and Jackie said she didn't notice the castle sticking up. The first thing she noticed was a little horsey field. Fucking horse! Field shelter. She's so horsey, my partner. But she's so cool as well. So yeah, dropping into Skenfrith now. Just over there, you've got the River Mono, and that goes behind the castle. So yeah, it's been really good so far. Nice. Wet ground, got wet feet because all the wet grass has been beating it through my newly waterproofed boots. So we're going to have a cup of tea and then head on to White Castle. Honey, come in. Skenfrith Church.
That's going to be...
Just heading down to the castle now. Kenny's taking a picture of the church for his Facebook group. Something about churches and bridges and stuff. But it's quite a cool church actually, with a big flying buttress there, which has been added on at a later date.
It doesn't compare to Cumyoy, does it?
No, it doesn't compare to Cumyoy, because Cumyoy is all squiggly, and that's worth seeing, Cumyoy Church. And I know that is a flying buttress because I used to watch Time Team. Thank you, Tony Robinson, aka Balder Rick. Okay, we're just going to get around the corner and we will see Skenfrith Castle. We'll have a sit down, a cup of tea, adjust kit, and then head off to White Castle. And there it is, ladies and gents. So there it is, Skenfrith Castle. Ooh, Kenny says. What do you reckon, mate? You wait till you see White Castle. Okay, there we go. We're going to go on in a bit and have a cup of tea. Bit of signage here, because I like a bit of signage, and this is information signage. There we go. What we got? Skenfrith. Health and safety, danger. And there we go. Kenny's now going to read the history. Catch you in a bit. Castle was built by a chap called Hubert de Burgh, and Kenny said, is there any relation to Chris? Hubert de Burgh, long lost ancestor of Chris de Burgh. Oh, there you go. Okie dokie, right. Tea time. Alright, let's go and have a little explore in the keep. This is built on the site of an existing Norman castle, and Hugh de Burgh knocked it down and used all the rubble to build the mound, the bailey, to build this. The bells, the bells. Pretty cool. Right, we'll go down and see the river now. River Mono down there. It's hard to imagine boats coming up the river offloading supplies, but I guess everything was different back in them days. The river would have been deeper, wider. Okay, here we go. Oh, we've got a fat lass sat on a piece of stone. Hope he doesn't break and she fall in. There's a castle there. Curtain wall. How you doing? And there's the River Mono. And there's a lady sat on a bit. Oh yeah. Right, let's go back. Come on, dogs.
Dudley. Dudley.
You're embarrassing your dad. Right, that's us leaving Skenfrith Castle now. Kenny was very impressed, wasn't he, mate?
The gem.
A hidden gem. So, I mean, we've just been saying wait till he sees White Castle, because White Castle's just incredible. It's really, really nice. So, right, let's crack on. Right, we've got some extreme cow crossings. Yeah, but there's there's a fence there. So we'd have to... Oh, let's go and have a look. Try not to disturb the cows too much. Let's see what's around here. Oh, nice one, great mate. Alright, we're not going to go there because that's extreme bog. Let's walk around. And then we'll carry on heading up there without disturbing the lady cows. Alright, just been some cross country. We're going to get to the road, we're going to turn right. Follow that for about, I think it's just short of a mile-ish, and then we're back off road then. So yeah, it's all going well, weather's good, warm, but good. In a bit. Mr. Brendan. Signage there, 3 castles. Got a blue van. And just down here, Toby, if you get to watch this, on the left, we used to come up here collecting birds, and there are some chicken sheds. Chicken sheds. Okay, Toby, I can confirm if you go down there and down on the right, I just see the top of the feed bins down there, but there's the sign C106. That's a Weybridge code for the farm. Chicken sheds down there. Chicken sheds. Oh, I'm using my new camera, by the way. The Canon. I got my glasses. The Canon SX620HS, and I'm very impressed with it. Didn't want the Sony one with the flippy up screen, so I sent that back because Amazon were dicking me around and it never actually arrived, even though they said it had arrived. Paddy, what are you doing? Wrapping me up in circles. Anyway, very impressed with this camera, Toby, and we'll have to do a collab on something in a bit. Okay, so we're just heading down here now. The road bears round to the right, and we just basically go straight on. Last time me and Jack did this, the bloody sheepdog followed us all the way down. And this, ladies and gentlemen, for your interest, is called Traveller's Seat Wood. Yeah, remember that for a pub quiz? You're welcome. Oh, Mark Harley, if you get to watch this, you've just replied to my picture, which I sent to you of us doing this walk, because you're doing the virtual wedding, virtually. And I hope the COVID's all right. And Toby Marie, I hope your COVID situation's good. Looking forward to the video. Right, we're going to head on down there. But we've got some historical significance here. What is it? Traveller's Seat. Oh, this is where the wood gets its name from then. Turnpike Road. Yeah, it's the same dog around the corner that followed me and Jackie last time we came. Got the Forest of Dean over there, and Ross and Y over there. And we're heading down there. It's getting a bit gnarly now. Whoops! Slippy, shredding the gnar. Oh, extreme rock drop. Awesome. But this is like a massive, when it's raining, it's horrendous coming down here. You can see where all the water's been washing it away. Yes, I could imagine me coming down there on the old mobility scooter. Drops, rocks. Yeah, I'd rather come down it though. Yeah, you come up the edge here, yeah. That's good. That's a good thing about mobility scooters, you can get up most things. Oh, we've got an old building here. We've got a bit of an extreme river crossing coming up soon. You alright, mate? Go on, son, get over there. Got an old building there. Kenny seems to think it might be a mill because there's a stream down there. So back in the day, it could have been. You never know. Or is it just a barn? Yeah, because that's actually on the stream, isn't it? There. Well spotted, that man. Okay. Let's see what's down on this side here. See if there's any evidence of a wheel. Oh, I'm not sure, can't see. No, I don't think it is evidence of a wheel there, but we have got a stream. Well, that could be something up there. Anyway, we are going down here, and then we've got a little bridge to go over there, and then we're heading up. You can take a little dog to water, but you can't make a drink. Good boy, Paddy. Alright, come on. Extreme bridge crossing! Awesome! Come on, Pad. Right, we're going up there. I've just seen this. Jackie spotted it last time, we've spotted it again, we're not sure what it is. At the foot of a tree. Obviously the tree wouldn't have been there back in the day, but it's something that's been built. Any ideas, team? No. Well, shall we crack on? Let's go. Right, this is a little bit of a wood here. So, we've just come from way over there. So, we're heading up through the farm, along and then over and then around. But from where I'm stood here, at Forest of Dean, you've got Ross and Y. I think it's Ross and Y over there. And yeah, Darky Swales, Walescestershire, that way. You alright, guys? You waiting for me to do my piece to camera? Okay. I'm just being arty. Don't stop me when I'm being creative. Right, in a bit. Farmyard junk. Cool old JCB, but that'd be worth a few bob if it was done up. And we just had a discussion, we don't think it is a JCB because it's got MF on the back, something MF, so it could be a rip-off. Chinese copy. Let's go. Okay, I'm getting. Right, we've just come across this. I've never seen one of these before. This is a special style for Brendan Kennedy. You can just lift it up and it lowers the leg lift. That's for him. What do you make? You like a nice tidy barn? What? That's I think that's a post hole banger. Yeah, that bangs posts in. Well, he digs a hole and then he bangs them in. No, that's a wood splitter. So you put your wood on there and it splits in that. Yeah. My in-law was a farmer, wasn't he? Nobody could handle being me. Isn't that right, Jack? What are you doing? There's only one of me. Oh, look, wood. They got wood. They got big wood. Oh, farmyard there. Farming wood. Stone. 3 castles. Let's go. Oh, lovely views. Probably won't pick it up on the camera, but it's just absolutely stunning. I mean, it's not mountains gnarliness, it's just lovely, lovely Welshness. So I think we're going to head over there and then around over there, if memory serves me well. And Kenny's going to take a picture. Hang on, I'll get out of the way. Let's just take a video of me videoing the beautiful countryside. I just started the camera and we didn't really want to catch what Kenny was talking about there. It wasn't really internet friendly. It involved appendage, sack and half a tub of Sudocrem. Right, mate? Oh, this is rather nice. Remember this place? Extreme bridge crossing, Brendan Kennedy. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna head up and then start making our way over there. Okay, Jacqueline's excited because there's white horsey tape going around the field there, and she's a horsey person, she's dead excited. And lo and behold, fucking horse, girls, women's knickers, horses, fucking horse. What do you say, you sir? Horse. I'd say he's a fucking horse. You know, Phil Lloyd, I'm thinking of you right now. Alright, we seem to have a bit of a discussion going on about this extension. What are your thoughts on the extension, peeps? Brendan seems to think it should be more windows, but it could be down to planning. Is it a bit too straight for you? Alright, just wait and see what Jackie's reaction is as she looks over the fence and sees the fucking horse. Have they got fly masks on? Horse hats, they're called fly masks. They keep the flies out of the horse's arse eyes. Because I know that now. Oh, Dobbin. Hello, ladies. We gotta be going. Come on, I want me dinner. I want me snap. Oh no, they're getting brave, they're carrying on walking. I think they fancy you, mate. Got a snake charmer ploughing the field. Now I'm going to say that is the first time that field has been ploughed. That is the first time. It's never been ploughed before. Because I'm good at landscape archaeology. Thanks for Time Team, I know about that. But yeah, never been ploughed before. Let's hope there's nothing under there that's going to get damaged by the deep plough. Such as earthworks, you know, Roman villa mosaics.
What a knob.
Post holes, roundhouses, all that, you know. Won't find it anymore because it's deep plough.
Oh, it wasn't. You couldn't find it in the first place.
Yeah, but it's good. Want to keep it anyway.
How can you keep it going?
Oh, shut up! I'm doing a piece to camera. Oh, I'm trying to be creative.
But you don't know if it's there.
Please,
How do you know that
darling. We need to use LiDAR. So we're going to go through the gate, down, and then across. And White Castle is just over there. Okay, so we're heading down and then up. And White Castle is just by the trees over there. You got Kenny and Jack talking about their love of taters. Getting some sheep there, getting a bit rowdy. They look well trimmed. Are you ladies? Or are you men? I think you're ladies. Anyway, let's get down here. Paddy, over you go. Up. Up, up. Don't go under, please. Up. Good boy. Don't go under. Go over, please. Go over. Yay! Okay. Nice bit of an ancient brook there. White Castle. Cup of tea. Beef paste sarnie. Okay, close to White Castle. We got some gimp cabins there. We're not quite sure what they're about. Got this bit of metal work going on here. Is it like a glampy campy thing? Okay, right, onward. Okay, we've got some more of the glamping pods. And we've got the solar panels for the glamping pods. And we've got a fancy outside bath thing going on there. And we just come from down there. Okay. Okay, we're just stopping to look at a track system for the horses. Jackie's just told Kenny all about it. And is that a fat dog? Yeah, I think it's a fat dog, not a fucking small horse. It's a fat dog.
You can't say horse without saying horse. No.
Horse! Fucking hair! But no, this is a track system. And Kenny now knows what a track system is. Yeah, it's all good actually. My horse knowledge has increased because I can actually hold a pretty good conversation with horsey type people with what I've learned off Jackie.
That's not the genre you've been looking at then.
No, it's not the genre I've been looking at. But no, it's quite interesting actually. So anyway, right, we're just heading up the road now. White Castle is just up here. We're all gagging for a cup of tea and something to eat. And I'm going to have my cup of tea and beef paste sandwiches, which I'm really looking forward to. So, right, next clip, White Castle. White Castle this way. Right, after White Castle we got to go up that hill in the distance. And that's a bit of a pig, because you're knackered by then. Right, so there's White Castle over there. We'll get to see it better in a minute. It's brilliant, it's a cracking castle. Okay, the approach to White. Yeah, this is a really, really nice castle, this. Really, really cool. There we go, White Castle. This is the outer, I forget what it's called now, the outer bit. And there's the inner bit. Really cool, this castle. Ready for action.
Ready for action, a bit like you, darling.
Ever ready. That's the gate to the outer ward, and that's the bridge to the inner ward over the moat. Kenny entering White Castle. What do you reckon, mate? Very impressive, isn't it? So here's the inner ward. There you go, there's Jackie getting the food out. Yeah. And there's the moat. I mean, that's a seriously impressive piece of engineering, that. I mean, look how deep the moat is, and you've even got the stone wall which they've built there. Absolutely incredible. Right, let's go and have a bit of an explore inside White Castle. It's really cool, this one. On top of a hill, and it's got this really deep moat. Really deep moat, you can see. Going around. And there it is. Right, let's go in. There's my mate checking the info. Go on then, Pad. Go on. And here we go through the main gate. There we go, White Castle. Love stuff like this. Really do. There you go. Looking up fireplaces there. 1, 2 fireplaces. Fireplaces there, and there, and there. No, that's a window, that's a window, that's a fireplace. There you go. We've got the well. That's the well down there. Hello, hello. Come away from there, dogs. Don't you fucking fall in it. A drink, mate. It's good, isn't it? Oh, good in here. There you go. Let's go and have a look out. Look down there. See the moat, Paddy? Stay. Paddy, stay. You can see the moat on the back side of the castle there. Go on, Paddy, other way, come on.
Harry.
Paddy, wait. Dudley.
Dudley.
Cool, eh? So yeah, this is White Castle. Absolutely love it. Right then, selfie time. Then we'll crack on to Grosmont Castle. So there we go, White Castle. Impressive moat all the way around. Apparently this never saw any action. So there you go. Really cool. Hey, Paddy. Okay, so we're leaving White Castle behind us now. One more to go, Grosmont, and that's where the car is. So there you go, goodbye White Castle. Starting to mist up a bit now, but hopefully it should be okay. I've deployed my poles because we've got a bit of a swine of a hill coming up on the walk into Grosmont, so might need a bit of help. So yeah, all going good. There's the team. Kenny's checking signage. Let's go. All right, mate. Great stuff, great stuff. Right, okay, so White Castle's just behind the woods there. You couldn't see it, but that's the Skirrid there. So that is the Skirrid. And that means just over there is the Black Mountain Cycle Centre. Black Mountain Cycle Centre, and Abergavenny is just over there. So that would mean Hereford is somewhere over there. But that hill there, we do go up that, and I know from last time it's a bit of a slog, so I've got the poles. It's going all good. Just to confirm, the Skirrid. Well, that's right, this is Rems of something here, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been now, I've seen it.
It's a mill.
Oh, did this supply flour to the castle?
The mill that supplied flour to White Castle. And there it is there, Rems of. So it's illegal to what, Ken?
It's illegal to have your own mill.
Oh yeah, mills were strictly controlled. Right, let's get the paddy on lead because we've got some laid airs. Right, back in a tick. Right, so we're heading on off. But it looks like we're in the grounds of some big house, which is up there, Glen Trophy, because everything seems to be manicured and lovely. And yeah, it's just really nice little stream. Nice little bridge, all the lichen on it. Really nice. And there they go up there. Right, so we just come through the Glen Trophy estate. The big house is just over there, and it looks like it could be built on in the style of a Scottish manor. So yeah, Skirrid, Abergavenny over there, and then you just got the start of the Black Mountains, heading all the way over to Hay-on-Wye. It's a bit misty. We're heading through some corn on the cob. Nicely traversed. Paddy's on the lead because we don't want him running off and getting lost in the corn on the cob. You can just see the big hill in the background. That's going to be a bit of a git going up there. They've got a load of corn on the cob just there that's been knocked down. I'm not quite sure, but that could be a corn cob circle. That's the first. Oh, pardon me. Oh, we're going down there. Onward, Paddy, you drag me down. There's a good lad. Oh, pardon me, mother. Right, I'm doing a bit of road work now. Got a shouty dog. Hey, what's up, dog? Just heading off. Where are we? Got Skirrid over there. Shouty dog. Heading off down this track now, and then we start going off-road. And that's the hill we got to go up. It's not a mountain, it's just a hill, and it's a slog. And my feet are feeling it now, but got my poles. And we got a little chapel coming up here, and Jackie's been saying, "I'm sure we pass a chapel," and I go, "No, I don't know, there's no chapel and no chapel." And then we see it, and she's all happy now because her memory recall is good. Anyway, okay, so there's the little chapel, which I couldn't remember, but Jackie could. And we're just going to head off around, then start making our way to the big hill behind the chapel. Alright, I've just come from down there. Little chapel's there. And we're going through the graveyard. Gwendolyn Francis Jones, 99, good age. 74, Peter Gordon Scott Harvey. I love the smell of fresh plough in the afternoon. Okay, we're just about to head up the final hill. It's about coming up to 5 o'clock. Oh, wow. 7 hours so far. It's bloody tough going. Anyway, right. We're off up there. I'll see you at the top. Right, we're halfway up. Skirrid, Cat's Back, Crickowl, Penalp Mower and what have you. And then the Black Mountains heading over to Hay-on-Wye. And we got to get up there to the wood line, and then up through the woods over, and then across. It is a slog, people. It's a nice slog, but it's a bloody slog. I think this is what you call extreme rambling. Okay, I'll see you at the top. Okay, we're approaching the top. Jacqueline's been there for a while. Hello. And me and Kenny are plodding on up. And we're older than Jack, so that's our excuse. So there you go, peeps. Skirrid, Cat's Back, Penalp Mower, Black Mountains. Oh, on a good day, the view is brilliant. Anyway, right, let's go and sit down. I'm gonna have a drink. Kenny wants to keep going, because once he stops, he won't stop, and I think I'll join him. So let's get on to the top. It's only a little plod to go now, and then we're across the flat bit. Right, so we're into the woods now. We've got a little short climb, and then when we get to the top, we follow a forest track all the way along, and then drop down into a valley, and then back up. Then it's a bit of a push up to Grosmont, but it's not that far now. Right, we're on the top now. Follow this track along, and then we drop down, and then back up into Grosmont. Me and Kenny are blowing out of our backsides. Jacqueline hasn't even got a bloody sweat on. She's a machine. Oh, bloody hell. Fair play to her. She puts her head down and she just goes, man. Incredible. Anyway, it's a lovely wood and it's flat. So enjoy the scenery, peeps. Right, we're off the hill now. About 100 metres or so of this bit of track, and then we're back on the off-roady stuff. Off-road! And then it's not far now to Grosmont. Get the castle, selfie, pub, pint, get home. Cracking walk this, highly recommended. Yeah, Mark, Harley, you and Tegan, you need to get your asses out and do this. Yeah, mate? He's knackered now. You right, love? She's not knackered, she's a machine. Machine! Dogs are going strong. This is Dudley's set a personal record on this. His PB. Smashed his PB. How many miles has he normally done?
Max has been 12.
Max was 12.
Going on for 20.
And he's going on for 20. What an awesome little Mexican dog. What up, Dudley? My great mate has just made a comment that it's just been so peaceful and quiet this walk. We just haven't heard any vehicles, any people, any traffic, no, nothing. It's, apart from me banging on. But it's just incredible. It's so quiet. It's like when you do this, like you said, when you do the Shropshire stuff and other stuff, you can hear the vehicles in the background and what have you. But on this, nothing. Absolute total peace and quiet. Safe a bit of nature. Beautiful. All right, this is the last push. Little incline up into Grosmont itself. Nice little old Ford there. So this is it now, up into Grosmont. Get the selfie at the castle of the team 3 and then go to the pub. Alright, we're in Grosmont now. The pub is just up there. The car is just a little way down there. Or is a car up here? I don't know. Anyway, just going to get the selfie by the castle. Yeah, there's the pub there. Right, we're just going to head up there. See the castle for Brendoni. Get the selfie. And go and have a drink at the castle. And here we are. Grosmont Castle. Hey, what's up, dog? There we go. It's another one with a moat. This one's dry. I don't think there's anything in it, like White Castle. As you can see, it's all dried. But there you go. Bridge going in. Let's go have a quick look. There's Jacqueline. And there's the entrance. What do you reckon, mate? Nice. So there we go. Kenny's done with castles. We've done the 3 castles. We wanted to do this with my great mate for a long time. So I've done it before with Jacqueline. And I'm just really chuffed that all 3 of us have done it. Say hello, mate. Say goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Next shot is me drinking a pint at the pub. Dudley, well done for your personal record. 20 miles. Let's go. Right, so here we are at the Angel Inn, Grosmont, having a drink. It's a proper oldie worldy pub inside. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what that building is though, but it's quite interesting. And here we are. Angel Inn. Really nice. Right, I'm going to go and drink my Blorange Golden Ale. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And until the next one, in a bit.